Partnerships are means whereby actors who are involved perhaps in isolation in a process can do it in a much more coordinated way, an explicit coordination. So in this particular case, the world of business and governments can talk together how best to ensure that jobs are as innovative, as productive, as beneficial as possible. And now those people who risk being excluded from the labour market and thus from society can actually be included. And perhaps the most important feature in these elements is how the right skills to be given to people so that they can find the right jobs, and how those people who are at risk, as I said, of exclusion can be given skills so that they can work productively and effectively and thus be included.
And I really find this conference one of the most significant around the theme of partnerships, and why partnerships are important, and also the exchange of experiences between different partnerships. And when you join forces to reach a common objective, and you can use the resources from everybody and the expertise from everybody to reach these objectives, of course that the users will be much better served, and also the resources will be much more effective use. The tendency in moments of crisis is a little bit to go on the egoistic side, because people are a little bit more afraid. But I think that exactly in moments of crisis, it's more important that people join forces to fight the problems. And because the partnerships also offered a multi-perspective about the problems, and the solutions are normally much more rich, because you have really different competencies, and different insights into the problems. Then in moments of crisis, this is even more important, because you can foster innovation.
Well, if you see it on a global side, on the international side, then it's a way of learning from each other, and not reinventing the round wheel each time. Sorry. This is the first thing that has to happen. We can learn from each other. Even though circumstances are very different, we do not have to copy each other, but we always have to find what I call in French then, the tronc commun, where you can, there is always a thing that is equal for everybody. You should see it like a tree, where you've got the trunk, and then you've got the different branches, and the branches are the different countries. Different partnerships with different countries make sure that you've got a strong tree, and that's where partnerships on the international side can come on. That, I think, is one of the essential issues in transnational partnerships.
This conference is an important event in relation to how partnerships can work, especially in times of crisis, which is a situation that requires a special adjustment to how we understand partnerships for employment and skills development. We need both the government, the private business, and non-profit organizations to work together to push in the same direction. The financial crisis might have many negative sides, but it also has positive sides. We focus more on social inclusion, we focus more on people and on small businesses, for example, that might be hit in a bigger way than the other times. So financial difficulties make us focus more on maybe what is important for development.